If we think of the ocean as the heart of the climate system, then we can think of ocean currents as its arteries and veins. And much like our arteries and veins transport blood around our body and help regulate our body temperature, these ocean currents, or oceanic arteries, transport water and heat around the ocean and help regulate our global temperature. Unfortunately, our oceanic heart and its arteries are changing, due in no small part to the activities of us as humans. Such changes can have negative impacts on the climate system, just like changes to your heart and arteries could be dangerous to your health. In order to properly understand these changes, we need to make long-term measurements of the ocean to establish the present-day conditions with which we can then compare future changes to. My research contributes to this. But the ocean is a tough environment to make measurements in. Equipment gets worn down, batteries fail, small marine organisms may grow on equipment, larger marine organisms might try to take a bite of the equipment, and waves and currents transport equipment to other regions, sometimes by design, sometimes not. In my work, I overcome some of these challenges by combining measurements of the ocean from different observing systems. These include robots that live deep within the ocean, thermometers deployed from ships, and satellites operating up in space. I produced time series from 2004 through to the present, and uniquely, these time series extend all the way from the ocean's surface to a depth of 2 kilometers. That's 6,500 feet, or just over 6 Eiffel Towers. Because of the duration of my time series, I've been able to study changes in these currents, ranging from seasonal differences all the way through to changes over a 16-year period. For example, I have robustly shown that in the currents I study, water travels faster in the summer and slower in the winter. Such long-term observations allow us to identify how these currents are changing, which is the first step towards understanding the exact reasons for why these currents are changing. And this is important because, after all, if you are experiencing changes to your heart, arteries, or veins, I sure hope you'd get looked at by a doctor to find out why. So why shouldn't we be doing the same with the heart of our climate system, the ocean?